So, last time we was with the Mustang, it didn't end up well. I seem to fix one thing and then something else goes drastically wrong. We had a brake failure about 65 miles an hour. Well, not a failure, it did stop, but the pedal just went straight to the floor, and it's not ideal. It's quite scary, and I need to fix it really quickly. So there's a few things it could be. We had a quick look the other day at the reservoir. I'll cut that clip in soon. But I didn't go too far with digging into it because I didn't have the right tools here to do it. I didn't have a jack or any axle stands to jack the car up, take the wheels off, see if the drums are adjusted properly, or re-bleed the brakes, which I do now. I've been at the unit all morning and it's a really nice day. It's really warm and I've got a few hours of daylight left to have a quick look. Okay, so we're in the air. One of the things I want to try and check today is the adjustment of the shoes. So I'll take this off. Here is an adjuster, and that appears to me that this one is seized, as I can't adjust it like this. So that could be a good indication of why I'm having some issues with the brakes. Also, I just found on the guard here is this. I don't know what that's for. I assume it's from here that snaps. Interesting. I think it's going to be a bigger job than I thought it would be. So a can of worms has fully been opened on this. So this cable that's not attached snaps off, goes onto there. That hooks onto here, which is C-solid as it is, and also the rotator for adjusting the shoes, that's C-solid, so I can't rotate that. Also, this whole assembly is very loose. I can move all this very easily, which is rather concerning. So if you just look on this side, this side does move as well, but it's taken far less effort, far more effort to get anything out of that. And the front right's doing its thing again, where it goes backwards, but not forward. There it is. That's the issue. So I don't think the issue is, well, it could be why the brakes are a bit rubbish. I've just seen a massive dent in the door I've never seen before. This is why this happened. I wasn't going to take the front drums off, so I thought these will be the sound ones, but obviously this is the issue. That's what's happening now. That's why my brakes failed the other day. But I think overall the system needs a bit of a looking at and adjusting. Adjuster back in. I don't know how it fell out, or because I don't even notice it was all the way in. So basically these 2 points here were more closer together, and therefore not putting as much pressure, not these weren't close to the shoe. That's what I'm trying to the drum. That's what I'm trying to say. So how it works is these 2 points are always near enough in contact, and then or just scrubbing the drum, and then when you put your foot down, these fire out, spreading these 2 sides, and then that's what makes you stop. Yeah, with this all the way in, this will be nowhere near adjusted to what it should be. You're not going to get as much braking as you should. You might get some from the top, but the bottom you'll be nowhere near. So it could be the reason why it pulls to the side so violently when you do stamp on the brakes. That's back in. What I'm going to do now is put this back on. I may need to adjust this because it wasn't nowhere near before, obviously. Back on the floor now, and the pedal is, I'm not going to say solid, but it feels a lot better than it was, to be fair. I'm so happy that was it, and I don't have to redo the whole brake system. So yeah, maybe tomorrow, if it's looking a bit dry, it's looking a bit cold tomorrow, but if it's dry, we'll take it for a drive and see if it is fixed. You never guess what's happened. Yeah, it's happened again. Everything's been breaking on me this week. The engine on the car, now the car again. So this time we didn't even make 5 miles, I think. I think we got I don't know what's wrong with it. It's been a pain. So what's happening now, you may ask? Well, I was going down the A43 and, well, it's been cutting out on idle, but it's done that for a few weeks now. When it's cold, it'll just die on its own. But when you're driving, you've got a bit of throttle on, it's okay. When it's getting lots of fuel, keep it going. But coming up to this roundabout at Brackley, it's just died, and I can't get it to start again. I thought it might be out of fuel a little bit. The gauge says a quarter full. It did before anyway. I'm not really looked at what it says now, but I put another 5 litres in, and there's literally a petrol station over there. So if I can get to a petrol station, it might have been okay. But I don't think it is that. I think it might be a fuel pressure issue this time. So yeah, that's not ideal. So the only thing with this car, I fixed one thing and something else breaks. Fixed the cooling, that's working amazingly now. The brake had a miss up. Fixed the brakes, they're adjusted now a bit better than they were. And then this. I was so annoyed. So we managed to get home. Yeah, it was in a spot where we couldn't sit in the car to get recovered. So we tried to move it, we got it started again, and then went to the petrol station, filled it up, and chanced it. It was only, it's only 5 miles down the road, so it's not too far. So I chanced it, managed to get it home. Got the Focus in front of it, nice and shiny, thanks to Theo. He ceramic coated it yesterday. But yeah, that is. I'm not using this car anymore. Well, not until I get it checked over by somebody. So I've got a place in mind. I actually, on the side of the road, I rang them up, and they was going to take it today. But yeah, I managed to get it home, so I'm not going to take it there now today. Still planning on, but I need to find a way to get it over to them. I may need to get a van trailer or something, see if any friends have got any of them. But the thing we mainly wanted to do and check, which was the brakes, that's fixed. They're good. Still pulls to the side a little bit, but not as much. And they work a tiny bit better. So yeah, on that point, that's fixed. But something else is happening because it just keeps cutting out every now and again. So that's another thing to fix. On that note, like and subscribe if you're new. Well, like it anyway. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one when hopefully we get this to a place that can properly fix it. I'm bored of trying to do it now. Someone else can do it, pay what it costs, and I know it's good then. I can turn the key, go out, go to work in it, and not have to worry about it breaking down. So yeah, see you in the next one.